Hi Sagittarius, welcome to August 2017. August is a mammoth month. There is so much happening. There are two amazing eclipses. The first one is on August 7th in Aquarius, and the second one is in Leo on August 21st, and it's a total solar eclipse. Now, eclipses are so powerful that events can happen before the eclipse in July, on the eclipse in August or September, and months and years into the future, because as faster moving planets go by the eclipse points, which is 15 degrees Aquarius and 28, 29 degrees Leo, they keep reactivating the eclipse energy. So for you, it brings the action to the ninth house, which is your natural ruler, and the third house as well is where Aquarius is. So this is a wonderful energy for you because Aquarius sextiles Sagittarius. Leo trines. Both pour positive energy into any planets you have in Sagittarius. Your sun, your moon, your ascendant, Mercury, Jupiter, and so on. So for you, you're going to love August. It's a very uplifting month. Now, doesn't mean crazy can't happen, because eclipses are so powerful that, you know, weird stuff can happen, and so, and Uranus is involved, and Uranus is trining harmonious energy flow with the Leo eclipse, ruler of the Aquarius lunar eclipse, and with Uranus, even when it's in positive energy flow, it brings surprises. Anything can happen. Now, when it's trining harmonious, it's more to the side of easier, pleasant surprises. But still, it can still be shocking news, shocking events, outplaying in the lives of others, as well as the world events. So, you know, I don't want to say like it's all butterflies and rainbows, although there could be butterflies and rainbows mixed in with some weird stuff going on. And so it will be a fun month, though, for you, because it is so supportive to you, and it is all about. The first one is in conscious awareness. So the Aquarius lunar eclipse is in the area of your conscious awareness, your day-to-day activities, short distance travel, speaking, writing, teaching, communicating, thought processes. And Jupiter, your ruler, is in harmonious energy flow with the Aquarius full moon. And of course, it sextiles the Leo sun. So very positive energy for you. And this is great. Now, right before the eclipse, Jupiter makes its final square to Pluto, which is an energy that people have been taking and committing bigotry, racism, sexism, violence. And so having Jupiter separate off from Pluto is a really good thing for you, as well as for the planet, humanity. So, you know, there's some of that energy there at the lunar eclipse. And it'll be waning on the 7th, but it's exact on the 4th. And, you know, so there's some weirdness right there, you know. And but the important thing is to keep a sense of humor. Is to see the lighter side in life, see the lighter side, the comedy of what's right in your environment. And Uranus goes retrograde on the 3rd. Now, he's been in a very fun area of your life. And, you know, so having him step back is okay, you know, to give you the opportunity to assimilate what you have learned with Uranus you know, for this year, for most of this year, as he's been direct in 2017. He went direct late last year, but he's in a fun area of your life. He's in the area of true love and romance, risk-taking, creative self-expression, children, play, sports, and so it has been a sizzling time for your sex life and libido. And so, you know, doesn't mean it won't continue, because it will. It is an opportunity to, you know, take a break from the constant striving. When the energies are moving forward, we're striving with them, we're moving with them, we're growing with them at a rapid, more rapid rate than when they retrograde. You want to watch for being too impulsive around the 3rd, because whenever a planet stations, it's the most powerful, whether it's stationed to go direct or stationed to go retrograde. And so if you're feeling impulsive or rash, I gotta urgently do something, you know, look before you leap. Because you could leap and then go, oops, I could have been more patient with this and had better results. So it's still a positive energy for you, and you have tremendous positive energies to work with this month. So you want to be receptive to the positive energies and align yourself with the energies, because they will bring you what you want. They'll bring you your heart's desire if you're working with the energies. And so, you know, right there, right around this lunar eclipse, first week in August, patience will serve you. Taking your time, really looking at perhaps what's pushing your buttons, who's pushing your buttons, and how are you going to respond so that it works for you and serves you well. And the lunar eclipse in Aquarius is very interesting, because it is all about Aquarius, right? So the full moon is in Aquarius, and we want to focus on, you know, the groups we belong to, the friends, the community, the tribe, and so on. However, what's really interesting at this Aquarius lunar eclipse is there's a finger of God, a yod, what we call, off of the sun in Leo. So it's like the universe is saying, yes, it is about focusing on the bigger picture, the larger picture, but it's about your journey. Leo represents the hero's journey. Everyone is the hero of their own life. Everyone is the hero of their own story. You are the star of your life. And so the universe is pointing to your journey. And Leo brings that action to your spirituality, higher consciousness, higher learning, long distance travel, other cultures, other experiences that take you out of your day-to-day and expand you and stretch you and grow you. So it is about you thinking bigger. It is about you perhaps searching for the meaning of things. Now, there was a Leo new moon here on July 23rd. It's the first of 2 new moons in the same sign, which is so powerful to have 2 new moons in the same sign. And the first one was at 0 degrees Leo on July 23rd, which was anchoring the energy, cosmic downloads into you. So this is also a very spiritual time for the Sagittarians. There's so much activity going on in this area of your life. You have Mars in Leo. You have the Sun in Leo. You have the North Node in Leo. You have a very big focus in this area of higher learning, searching for the meaning of life, travel, other people that may be foreign to you, but you're very attracted to because they're feeding your soul, and it enriches you and it inspires you and it uplifts you. And you want to go in that direction. You want to follow what uplifts you and inspires you and makes your life lighter. So it's so profound with this Leo energy here, North Node in Leo, and that's the direction in life we always want to go in. We always want to follow the North Node. South Node is to where we are to travel no more in Aquarius, and it is to let go of where we're too detached. We can be too detached in Aquarius or cold, and we want to be more of the heart. Leo rules the heart. The higher qualities of Leo is the heart, generosity. The light, the sun shines on everyone. Leo is ruled by the sun. The sun is the ruling planet of Leo. Jupiter is the ruling planet of Sagittarius. Jupiter is in harmony with the sun. Expansion, opportunity, prosperity, and abundance for the Sagittarians. Now, abundance is not only money, but it's also attracting what you want. It's attracting opportunities. It's attracting love. It's attracting new people that feed your soul and make you laugh, lift you up. So this is an interesting time for you. And you had one new moon there on July 23rd. Creator is pointing to the sun at the Aquarius full moon, saying, look here first, as well as, yes, consider other people. Yes, consider the day-to-day interactions with others. But the real mission for you, Sagittarius, is to follow the beat of your own drum and your own life path, your own journey, wherever that is taking you. And it can be, for some of you, taking you far and wide. For some of you, you can find that you are traveling this year and in August, July, September, and so on. Or you are teaching, or you may find that you're considering going back to school or going on to school. This is the area that rules higher learning and higher education. So for some of you, you may be considering, I want to go and get on a new path. I want to become a doctor. I want to become something different than what I'm doing, a lawyer. I want to become, whatever that your soul is calling you to. It is about that expansion of consciousness so that you're opening your mind to the new understanding that's being downloaded. And you're going to be feeling this in July. The cosmic downloads start in July at that Leo new moon. Now you can even feel it July 20th when Mars enters that area. When Mars enters Leo and enters that area, whoosh, cosmic downloads, and when we're being downloaded so much, new programs, new insights, new understandings, a step up in vibration, we need quiet time. We need solitude so that we can be listening and hearing. Here's your next step. Here's where you need to go. Here's where it would be great for you to go. And so on. So make sure you're taking time to listen so that you can not only receive and integrate the new messages, you're hearing what your next steps are. Now, this is a really funny month because it's a mammoth month and Mercury goes retrograde. Can you believe it? It's we have all this new energy coming in, new moons, new starts, right? 2 new moons, right? And yes, I say right a lot. Wrong, right, wrong, right, wrong, right. And so Mercury, like to throw it into the mix. It's like the universe is like, hey, guess what? We're going to also, throw this one at you too. See what you do with it. So Mercury retrogrades August 12th through September 5th. He starts out at 11 degrees Virgo in the area of what you do in the world, and then he moves back into Leo on the 31st and goes exact on the eclipse point at 28 degrees when he goes direct. See how I mean? It just keeps reactivating these eclipse points. So, now we've got Uranus retrograde, Pluto is retrograde, Neptune is retrograde, Chiron is retrograde, Mercury is retrograde. When there is so much retrograde energy, it is not the best time to start something new. Now, if you want to take a job, do it. I've done plenty of things under Mercury retrograde that turned out fine. I like to wait, though, until it goes direct if I can, because it's just much better energy. You have more clarity. So we may not have the clarity that we want in order to make big decisions here in August. If you can wait, I do recommend waiting till September after Mercury goes direct, even until we get to the Pisces full moon in September. Will we see the clarity from all of the new insights, new understandings, knowledge that you're getting here in August? So it's okay if you don't take major action here in August. However, I have found from experience that sometimes you do have to take action, even with Mercury retrograde, at the time of the eclipses, because eclipses end things, they complete things, they begin things. And so something could push you out that ends on the days of these eclipses, or right around these eclipses for some of you, that you do need to take action, that you can't just wait until Mercury goes direct. You know, you might need to move. You've had it at the job. You just can't take another day of it. Something that says, hey, you know, I'm done. And if you're feeling that, you want to trust that. You are, you know, uniting with your mighty I Am presence. You are uniting with your higher self here in August. And so if your higher self says, time to go, then it is time to go. And you don't want to resist the universe, because that only makes things harder when you resist, you know, what the universe is encouraging for you to do. You definitely don't want to push against the tide. So if the tide is moving you out, it's time to get in the boat and go. And so, you know, it'll be unique for each one, each Sagittarius. It'll be unique for each of your journeys, because you all are on your own life path journey. You all have your own each individual soul agreements. You have your own past life lineage that makes you distinct for you, uniquely you. And that's one of the powerful messages of August, is be uniquely you. Don't follow the crowd. Let go of the roles you've been playing that no longer serve you. Be authentic. Be true to yourself. And things will fall into place. And so we come up to the total solar eclipse in Leo on the 21st. And this is the first total solar eclipse that we've had in the United States in 100 years. So it's a really big deal here in the States. It's sweeping right through the middle of the country, and, you know, first one in 100 years, which is a big deal. And it's right at 28 degrees Leo. And so now you've got Mars in Leo, the North Node in Leo, the Sun in Leo, the Moon in Leo, all in this area of higher meaning, higher purpose of your life, forming a gorgeous grand fire trine to your planets in Sagittarius. Saturn is in Sagittarius, transiting Saturn. Uranus is in Aries, forming an exact trine to the Sun on the day of the eclipse. Just doesn't get any better than that. And I went back and looked at prior eclipses at 28, 29 degrees Leo in the 70s, in the 90s, and they didn't look as good as this one. So this is an eclipse to remember, with Uranus exactly trining the Sun on the day of the eclipse. Saturn is trining the Sun. That goes exact on the 13th, and it's still loosely trining the Sun and the Moon. North Node, it's, you know, close to trining the North Node at 23 degrees. And then Uranus. And so this is an amazing energy for you to work with. This is supporting you. This is encouraging you. This is uplifting you. This is saying, you know, go after your heart's desire. Line up with these energies. Be receptive to these energies. Dream big. Think bigger. Dream bigger. Go bigger. Don't settle for less. Go for more. Go after more. And the results will be spectacular for you. If any of you are in anything kind of, you know, legal situations been going on, you will find that, you know, it's in your favor, that it comes down in your favor. These energies favor you. They are harmonizing with you. They're supporting you, uplifting you, and Saturn moves direct on the 25th. This is good. And he's going to move forward now and move right out of Sagittarius on December 20th. So December 20th, you know, Saturn says bye. That's your graduation day. And he moves on to Capricorn. So, you know, this is a really amazing month for you because there's so much positive energy. And it is about you following your heart. It is about you following your life path, right? God is pointing into that Leo sun at that Aquarius full moon. Now we've got the total solar eclipse in this area, opening new pathways for you that have to do with moving up in consciousness, moving up in understanding, moving up in podcasting, broadcasting, anything that you're doing, publishing. Phenomenal success in the area of publishing. If you are publishing any kind of work that you do, phenomenal. And again, it may not come on the day of the eclipses. It could come in September. It could come next year. These eclipses will still be here in February, the Aquarius Leo eclipses. And they're reactivating, right? And Mercury goes back over it September 5th. And Venus moves into Leo on the 26th. She's going to go over it and reactivate the energy in September, October, and so on. And so it can happen, you know, in August, but it can happen later. It can happen in July. I recommend waiting until Mercury goes direct September 5th and on in September if you want to launch something, do something new, if you can wait. The Leo solar eclipse is coupled with the God star Regulus, which is about leadership, royalty, authority. It is about the balance between the male and the female energy. This is an energy with Mars and Leo. It is about empowerment of both the male and the female. It is about giving birth to your authentic self, coming from your heart, in that childlike wonder and magic. Play, create, laugh. You know, and with Saturn being, you know, retrograde in your sign for months, now with him moving forward, you can find that things are moving forward in your life, and things that you've been wanting can now come in if you've been waiting. With Saturn and Mars in harmonious energy flow, if something's been stagnant, this is a time to take creative action because this energy is so supportive. And it's also great for strategic risk-taking and achieving your goals. And so, you know, again, you know, if you need to do something now here in August, great, go for it. But if you can wait until Mercury goes direct, it's better. And even till we get to the full moon in Pisces in September and the Virgo new moon as well, because you're going to have more insight, right? Is it? See, I said right again. is you'll have more insight once, you know, Mercury goes direct, then Saturn will be direct, Jupiter is direct, Mars is direct, Venus is direct. So there'll be more direct movement, which will give you greater clarity as to, you know, what is your best strategy? Where is it best for you to take action? And, you know, allow these energies in August to lift you up and play. You know, Leo is about play and having fun. And humans are way too serious. We've gotten way too serious. And I know, you know, as adults, we have all these responsibilities and things to take care of. But, you know, laughter and humor, it improves your health. It makes you live longer. And it's good. It's good to be lighter. It's good to keep a sense of humor. And so do things that make you laugh. You know, do things that empower you to see the lighter side of life, and that will make life better too, and it will help you to have a better outlook on life. Is if we don't take ourselves so serious, and we can have more fun and play in our life, which will bring the zest and the zing back. Because if the zest and the zing's been missing, then it's time to get that zest and zing and excitement and liveliness back in your life. Especially for you this month, it's so positive and uplifting and inspiring and encouraging. For some of you, you know, with the Mercury in that area of work, career, destiny in the world, you know, you are rethinking what you do. Some of you are rethinking, well, what, you know, do I want to stay in this role in work? Do I want something else? You know, what else is there for me? Do I need to go on for new training so that I can get a better job, work in a better organization, and so on? You're rethinking that. Answers may come in September when Mercury moves direct in that area for you, and then all the planets shift into that area of your destiny in the world. This is a very spiritual month for you. It's a fun month for you. For those of you open for love, absolutely, you could find that you're very attractive to the opposite sex, that true love is in the offering for you. It could be with someone who lives at a distance. It could be with someone who's foreign, from a foreign country to you. Keep your mind open. Keep your heart open. And it could be magical. And it could be passionate, very passionate. There could be a bit of an age difference. He could or she could be younger or older. If it works, that's all that matters, right? See, I said it again. Right. If it works, that's what matters. And let go of the roles or the, you know, has to look like this. She has to look like this, or, you know, allow for the universe to bring who is right for you. And be ready. Don't get ready. Be ready for that sizzling soulmate love. For those of you coupled, this is a phenomenal time to travel together. This is a wonderful time to visit other cultures, other things that you haven't done before that are stirring you to experience. Phenomenal time to travel. Take a class in something you haven't done before. Do a yoga class together. Do something that's out of the ordinary that you haven't done together that could be incredibly amazing, because this energy can inject a freshness into the relationship, a freshness, a newness, an aliveness that oftentimes dissipates when we've been with someone for a long period of time. But this energy can absolutely lift up a long-term relationship in a fun way, in a romantic way that rekindles the fire, the passion. And that's why it's great if you can do something together that takes you out of the day-to-day experience and into the unfamiliar, which will pay off. And so, the money, it's interesting because Jupiter is in that area working for you, the money you make from the business you own and the money you make from the company you work for. And he is in harmony with the eclipses. So Jupiter can be expanding your prosperity in your work. And, you may not see the results until September, when everything shifts into that area of your destiny in the world, your achievement in the world, your work in the world. It looks okay. I mean, it looks fine. There may be things for some of you, you're rethinking about, changes in how you spend money or changes in how you use your resources. There could be some change there. But that will improve in September, because Pluto is going to go direct in September in that area of your money, your resources. And so that will improve too. But Jupiter is working for you, and that can keep the money flowing. Career, this is like right on the edge of career. That'll come in September. This is a month of spirituality. This is a month of play and fun and adventure and receiving all of the cosmic downloads that are coming to you through Source and your Mighty I Am Presence higher self. It's all about expansion spiritually, raising your vibration, going to the next level. No challenges to the health at all, am I seeing. It is really a great month for Sagittarius. It's an uplifting month, it's an inspiring month, and it's about big dreams. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plussing my videos. Sagittarius, you're rocking awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you would like for me to take a detailed look at your astrology, it's very easy. The link is below in the Show More section. It's also up in the cards. You go to my astrology page, you purchase your consultation. Upon checkout, you get the link to my schedule, and we're working together. Or if you're interested in coaching, you want to focus on new job opportunity, changes in the career or work or lifestyle, it's very easy. You go to my coaching page, you purchase a session. Upon checkout, get a link to my schedule, and we're coaching you. So until next time, Sagittarius, really enjoy this month. It's a fun month for you. It's a playful month. The energies are moving forward, and it is about dreaming big. I wanted to sing for you one of my favorite childhood songs. It's A Frog Went to Courtin', and it is a love story. A frog went to courtin', he did ride A frog went to courtin', he did ride, sword and pistol by his side. He rode up to Miss Muzzie's door. He rode up to Miss Muzzie's door, where he'd often been before. He said, Miss Muzzie, are you within? He said, Miss Muzzie, are you within? Yes, kind sir, I sit and spin. He took Miss Muzzie upon his knee. He took Miss Muzzie upon his knee, said, Miss Muzzie, will you marry me? Without my uncle's rat consent, without my Uncle Rat's consent, I wouldn't marry the president. Uncle Rat, he laughed and shook his fat sides. Uncle Rat, he laughed and shook his fat sides to think his niece would be a bride. Then Uncle Rat rode off to town. Uncle Rat rode off to town to buy his niece a wedding gown. Oh, where will the wedding supper be? Oh, where will the wedding supper be? Way down yonder by the hollow tree. The first to come was a little white moth. The first to come was a little white moth to spread out the tablecloth. The next to come was a bumblebee. The next to come was a bumblebee, played the fiddle upon his knee. The next to come was a tiny flea. The next to come was a little flea, danced the jig with a bumblebee. The next to come was Mrs. Cow. The next to come was Mrs. Cow, tried to dance but didn't know how. Now Mr. Frog was dressed in green. Now Mr. Frog was dressed in green, sweet Miss Mouse looked like a queen. They all gathered round the lucky pair. They all gathered round the lucky pair, singing, dancing everywhere. Then Frog and Mouse went off to France. Then Frog and Mouse went off to France. That's the end of my romance.